Hi, Kangen family. My name is Curtis Goldman. Welcome to this week's Kangen Snippet. Over the weekend, I had an aunt that had her 80th birthday party. And it was so cool because I went to this, and my mother has been gone for almost 15 years, and so there's very few older family that is still around. In fact, my mother was Dutch. Her maiden name was Vandermeer, and so all of my aunts and uncles on my mother's side are actually Dutch. And it was so much fun just to see the one or two that are still older. There's three left of all the brothers and sisters. And so it was actually my tante's birthday party. Tante means aunt in Dutch. So it was Tante Bea. So Tante Bea's 80th birthday party, and I went there, and it was so much fun. I couldn't believe it. It was so fun to see all of these people that I had not seen for years, that I've lost touch with. And they're all speaking Dutch. I do not speak Dutch. I know some swear words. and I know some Dutch songs. In fact, their birthday song is Lang zal ze leven. So everyone was singing Lang zal ze leven, Lang zal ze leven, and it basically means live a long life. But that's their birthday song. While I was there, though, they had these treats. And they had this big table full of all these cookies, and they had brownies, and they had cake, and they all had all of these things. And so I noticed this one thing, and it was fun to reminisce with people. It was fun to see my aunt again, Tante Bea. I love her with all my heart. It was fun to see my other uncles, and and Opu and Opa, which is Grandma and Grandpa. They've been gone for years and years and years. But when I was a little kid, Opu, my grandmother, Opu, she actually made cookies. And on the table, there was Opu cookies, and I recognized them. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I have got to have one of these cookies. And I was saying, who made these? Who made these? Who made these? And it was actually my sister got the recipe from my grandmother and made these cookies. So this is one of those cookies. And all it is just a butter cookie. The ingredients of this is so small, so simple, but it is incredibly cool. And I saw this cookie and I was going, I gotta have one of these cookies. So I grabbed one, and here's the best part. And I took a bite out of it. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. Even now, even right now, the smell of it, the taste of it is amazing. And in fact, over the weekend at my Tante Bea's birthday party, I was sitting at the table, and I had one of these cookies, and I bit it. And I was taken back 45 years ago when I was a little tiny boy, and I would go to Opu's house, and she would make me Opu cookies. And I started sitting there, and I was going, this is amazing. The smell, the look of it, the taste of it, mainly the taste and the smell took me back over 40 years ago to a memory that I had. What does that have to do with Kangen water? Do you realize our brains are 74% water? And I was reading all of these things about how smell, when smell starts to go away, because people will lose their smell as they get older. In fact, they will go away and then the taste goes away. Those that are losing their smell, do you realize the majority of them will die within 5 years? There's a connection. They're making these connections right now. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, don't you want to put the absolute best water in your body that can hydrate your brain, that will keep your smell, that will give you connections back to your past, the memories. Even though I said hi to Tante Bea, even though I said hi to all of these other relatives, it wasn't until I sat down with a cookie and I smelled it and I bit into it. That is what took me back to my grandmother. It is amazing how these things work. I'll tell you what, you need to put the best water in your body in order to get the 74% of your brain is made of water, so that I will not lose those memories. That is this week's Kangen Snippet, and I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Curtis Goebel.